Hello, Joseph Clay here with my day 3 of the Newmarket, Cambridgeshire meeting. This podcast is sponsored by Bloodstock Evaluator. So, we have some of the best racing of the season. It's all coming down to these last few championship races, the top races of the season for these horses. And we've kind of been... Earlier in the season, when we started tipping this year, we picked out some horses that had these great profiles. If you haven't followed us before, we utilize the Bloodstock Evaluator's Vullier dosage tool that measures the 6 foundation sires of the Thoroughbred that have a prepotent influence on each horse. So we measure turn of foot, striding ability, speed, stamina. And so those are important, particularly when horses are competing in the highest levels and they're unexposed. And we try to pick out horses that are longer price, so chances to win. So we've picked up, we've kept with a couple of favorites horses, as well as we have some longer price horses. In the race, in the races. We're tipping 3 races today. So let's start off with the 150 Juddmonte Royal Lodge Stakes 1 mile. So it's a longer distance race for 2-year-olds, but we're going to go with an improving horse over some of the older horses but they're all kind of fairly matched together as far as the prices. So it really shows the market, not really knowing exactly. Everything's kind of close. But we're going to go with this horse of Rafe Beckett's new mandate. He's an improving horse, has his profile, striding ability, speed, stamina to win. He's being ridden by Frankie Dettori, and we're really taking the horses on the bottom end of the market. We're going to go with Ontario. He's a horse, has by Galileo a similar staying profile, but they have the speed. And then another horse in the frame, Roger Charlton's horse, Pleasant Man. From what I've heard, that they really like him. From what people have said, other tipsters have said, and he has a really good profile as well. But I really feel like just looking at the form and his profile, his new mandate is the horse to beat over Ontario and Pleasant Man in the Royal Lodge Stakes. Going on to the 225 Juddmonte Cheveley Park Stakes, Group 1 for fillies. Dendala has been one of the best profiles that we have seen this year, and we tipped her out in the Albany Stakes way back in June for Royal Ascot, and we're going to tip her again today. She really truly has an amazing profile. She has turn of foot, speed, and Bindor, that speed, precocious speed, which is really important to have, but to have the turn of foot as well, and the striding ability and some stamina is a real balanced racehorse, and we feel like that she has it over the improving horse, Miss Amulet. She has a nice profile as well, so it's going to be tight. I think it's those two anyway. I mean, they are the favorites. And then we have Sacred. Sacred's been very consistent, and we know the family of Sacred because we bred the dam of Sacred here in Kentucky. Sacred, she's physical horse. She's a little more one-paced, but we feel like that she should be able to go in the frame as well to place. Going on to so we have Dendala, Miss Amulet, Sacred. And going on for really the most exciting race of the day, the Juddmonte Middle Park Stakes, Group 1. So we're going with another horse that we tipped out earlier in the season that we picked up and tipped in the Windsor Castle in the July Stake. Is Her Majesty the Queen's Horse, Tactical. I feel like you can put a line through his last race in the pre-morning in France. The ground was really soft, and the jockey didn't give him the greatest of rides. So 14-1 right now. Probably should come down a bit, but feel like this horse truly has this amazing profile of speed, stamina, turn of foot. It's really one of the best profiles that we've seen, and we feel like that this horse can turn the tables over Jessica Harrington's horse, Lucky Vega, and then over the favorite, the Jim Crack winner, Minzal. These horses it's very competitive, but you're going for price. You're going really the horse that has the ability, and there's no reason why Tactical can't win. I'm looking at it a pedigree side. There's a couple other tipsters out there that like Tactical as well, but it's really a long, people have kind of just crossed the line out of Tactical, but I feel like it's worth, punters out there, it's worth value each way, of course. And then we like to do the TriCast exacta trifecta bets. So Lucky Vega, feel like is a good place bet, and then Minzal. Now, if we get a lot of rain, it's gonna, that might change things. If it becomes softer and they still run Tactical, I would maybe you wouldn't maybe have him you may have him to win. And so I would change that bet and put Supremacy in. I mean, Supremacy is another good horse. But you have to draw the line when we do this. So if Tactical gets withdrawn tomorrow, then Lucky Vega, Minzal, and Supremacy in the frame. But if Tactical stays in, the ground stays relatively good. It might be a little soft in places. Keep Tactical to win, Lucky Vega to place, Minzal to place. Enjoy this great day's racing. Thanks for watching our podcast. Thank you.